Imagine you're driving home late at night on a deserted mountain road. The only sound is the hum of your engine. Then you see a light in the sky. It's not a star, not a plane. It's moving in ways that defy physics, getting closer and closer. This isn't the start of a horror movie. It's the real-life account of Betty and Barney Hill, a night that would change their lives and UFO lore forever. It was September 19th, 1961. Betty and Barney were driving through the White Mountains of New Hampshire, heading home from a short vacation. The road was dark, the hour late. Betty was the first to spot it, a strange, bright light that seemed to be playing tag with their car. Barney, a skeptic, initially dismissed it as a satellite or a plane. But this light didn't behave like anything they knew. It grew larger, brighter, and began to descend silently towards them. Curiosity overpowering their caution, they stopped the car and got out. Barney grabbed his binoculars. What he saw made his blood run cold. Through the lenses, he could make out a flat, pancake-shaped craft with a row of windows. And behind those windows, he saw figures, non-human figures, staring back at them. A wave of terror washed over him. "They're going to capture us!" he screamed, pulling Betty back into the car. He slammed the accelerator, tires screeching on the asphalt as he tried to escape. But the craft was relentless. It swooped low over their car, bathing the road in an eerie, silent light. The air inside the car began to vibrate with a strange buzzing sound. Then everything went fuzzy. The next thing they knew, they were 35 miles further down the road, with no memory of how they got there. When they finally arrived home, they realized something was deeply wrong. The clock on the wall showed it was 5 a.m. 2 full hours of their lives had simply vanished. The physical evidence was just as baffling. Their watches had stopped working at the exact moment of the encounter. Barney's best shoes were scuffed and torn, though he couldn't remember walking anywhere. Betty's dress was ripped and stained with a strange pink powder that defied analysis. But the most disturbing part was yet to come. Nightmares began to plague them. Betty dreamt of being led onto a ship by tall figures with large, dark, wraparound eyes. She remembered a cold examination table, strange instruments, and a leader who showed her a star map. Seeking answers, the Hills eventually underwent hypnosis sessions with a respected Boston psychiatrist. Under hypnosis, both Betty and Barney, separately, recounted a terrifyingly consistent story. They described being taken aboard the silent craft. They spoke of physical examinations, with samples of their skin, hair, and nails being taken. Barney, a proud and composed man, broke down in tears as he relived the paralyzing fear of being strapped to a table, unable to move as strange beings communicated with him through his mind. One of the most compelling pieces of their story was the star map Betty drew from memory. She claimed it was shown to her by the leader of the beings. For years, the map was a puzzle. Then, in 1968, an amateur astronomer named Marjorie Fish created a 3D model of nearby sun-like stars. She found a perspective that matched Betty's map almost perfectly. A viewpoint from a star system known as Zeta Reticuli, 39 light-years from Earth. The Betty and Barney Hill case became the first widely publicized story of alien abduction in America. It set the template for thousands of similar accounts that would follow. Were they victims of a shared delusion, a vivid dream, or did they truly have an encounter with beings from another world? We may never know for sure, but their story forces us to look up at the night sky and wonder what or who might be looking back. What do you think happened on that lonely New Hampshire road? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries. Thanks for watching.